Okay, guys, we're back. In this video, we're gonna try to build a base. First, we have to follow our little scanner here and find the signal. Oops. It's probably going to be that little tower right there, but maybe not. I do know all at it. There's a station, trade station. Is that copper? Oh, we might be really lucky. Okay. Navigation chart data. Oh, that's good too. Okay, sparking wires of the machine generate a signal, tapping out its broadcast into the void. Whoever left the message is long gone. Let's decipher the signal. Decoding 16, 16, 16, 16. Oh, no, just 3. Entry 4925C. No fuel in KST. Failed to reach station. Hazard protection low. No choice but to KST underground. Deployed base computer. Alright. As well as a log entry, the signal contains plans for a base computer and a terrain manipulator. With any luck, the base computer will hold more information about whoever is leaving these messages. So let's extract plans. Okay, so I'm going to need chromatic metal to make a base computer. I need 30 chromatic metal. I'm going to need 2 carbon nanotubes and dihydrogen jelly to make my terrain manipulator. Alright. So first things first, let's go in. We don't have chromatic metal, so let's work on our terrain manipulator. Sure.
Technology installed.
Okay, let me see if we can make nanotubes. 1, 2, and dihydrogen jelly. So we have everything we need for that. Okay, so now we have a terrain manipulator. So we have different modes on our gun. So here you can see I have terrain manipulator highlighted. Here's my mining beam. Here's my terrain manipulator. I just have to look at my wrist basically and then just pull the left trigger or L2 button to switch between the 2 modes. Okay. So now we actually have copper right there, which is awesome. So we can go ahead and highlight that. You can also see there's a copper in the distance over. Whoops, sorry. In the distance over there, that's 531 units away. We're going to go with this one, but if you don't have it, if you're not super lucky and don't have it directly in front of you like I do here, you can just look around. Like here's the next closest one, is actually 396. And if you highlight it, when you take off your visor, you still can see where you're headed, right? So I can run over here, collect this, and run over there and collect that if I want to. I saw it, but I don't see it now. Where is it? I know it was right in front of me. Oh, it's like hidden inside the... See that? It's hidden inside the wall. I'm just going to go ahead and get that. So with my terrain manipulator activated, I can just point at the metal, and it will give me copper, and I'll also get some silicate powder. So silicate powder is basically just like the ground. You can use silicate powder to make glass in the refiner. But also it's what you use as fuel for your terrain manipulator. So it's not a bad thing that you get it. It'll keep your terrain manipulator fully charged. So this isn't actually a very good deposit. It's pretty minimal. Let's go ahead and grab that other deposit. So now I'm not scared of going in caves anymore, because if I get lost in a cave, I can just get out. The cool thing about caves is that I can get cobalt. Cobalt's very common in caves, and cobalt comes in handy for making batteries, which we actually need for one of our technologies on our multi-tool right now. Let me see. It's the personal force fields. I need 2 ion batteries, and to make an ion battery, I need ferrite dust and cobalt. So we actually already have enough to make a battery. Let's go ahead and the carbon's going to come in handy when we make our base. So I'm just going to kind of work my way down here as we get to where we're going to mine. I don't really want silver. Okay, so we're going to switch back to our terrain manipulator, and we can just work our way through the wall, through the ground, and tunnel back up to the surface. So if there's a storm or something and I need to work and I want to escape it, I can just go underground, tunnel my way, go still roughly where I was going by just tunneling down there, and not have to worry about the storm at all. Also, some people use this to hide from sentinels. Alright, that's what let's see, I'm gonna real quick. We'll get a little extra. Chromatic metal. Actually, that's kind of cool too. So chromatic metal you can make by refining copper, which is why we collect copper so much. But here there's actually a small amount. You get a small amount of chromatic metal. Now getting 30 chromatic metal would take a long time. I'm getting 1 or 2 per rock here. Whereas mining copper is much faster. Here's our copper right here. So this is what a good copper deposit looks like. And you can see it's a lot more solid. Sometimes you'll find really large ones. Just if you see copper, my general advice is just get it. You're going to be using a lot of copper in this game. Oh, look at that. We got another copper deposit right here. This pen is nice. Another little thing about copper, you can only get copper on normal sun systems. So in this game there's actually 4 different kinds of solar systems. I think it's green, blue, and red, and then what I guess it would be yellow or white, regular solar systems. So regular solar systems have copper, the other colors don't. But they each have their own individual ones. So like blue has indium, green has emerald, and red has I can't remember off the top of my head, but they all produce chromatic metal when refined. Okay, I might take advantage of that base. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to make it a refiner, like it's telling us right here. Process copper to create chromatic metal. Deploy a refiner from the build menu. So we're going to go ahead and go into our build menu. We're going to throw our copper in there. And go ahead and let it do its thing. While it's doing its thing, let me look at whether or not we can make batteries. Here we got 1 ion battery. So this is the ferrite dust and cobalt that we got. Okay, and now I can go back to my multi-tool. My personal force fields, I only need 2. And now what we need is wiring looms. Now I'm going to tell you the secret about wiring looms is that you can't make them. As far as I know, there's still no way in the game to make them. You have to buy them from you can buy them from space stations. I might be able to buy it from that trade station right there. Actually, let's go investigate the train station while that's doing its thing. Yeah, we could probably even summon our ship right here really easy. Oh, how to summon your ship? I should probably show you that. Okay, so if you go into your quick menu, now that we have a ship, we can summon our ship in here. Oh, I don't have enough launch thruster. If we had enough fluid in it, we could do that. I'll show you how to do it. Have a better equipped ship. Okay. Let me. Why does it not want to let me use the ladder? That's kind of annoying. I don't know why it's not letting me just go up. I don't know if that's a bug with the new update. Oh, that's why. Because I have my inventory up. Okay, so we're up. Okay. So here's a space station terminal. This is where you can buy stuff. And we're going to need to buy wiring looms. So let me see if they have any. Oh, it's not going to give them to us yet. That's okay. We're actually on a Corvax system, it looks like. Okay, there's our ship, and our mining unit is hopefully very nearby. I don't know how I got turned around. Did I mess up by doing this? It has to be that copper deposit right there, right? Okay, so you can see my starship from very far away, but your little refiner, I mean, isn't as obvious. There it is. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's over here. It took a while for me to get close enough for that to show up, and yeah, I didn't want to lose all my stuff. Just wait one minute. It's real easy to get ADHD. I don't know if that's the proper way to say it. It's real easy to lose focus when you're playing this game. You get sidetracked all the time. Okay, life support system is getting a little low. Let me go ahead and refill my exosuit.
Technology recharge.
Okay, I really like being able to see that, but I also don't want to be like... Actually, I'd rather be on grass. I don't know why. I just feel like that's a better place for a base. So we're going to go back to our ship, and we'll just build there. It's kind of a good spot. We have a little bit of a cave available to us. Some people like to build cave bases. I don't, unless it's a really big cave, because I feel like it restricts your ability to build. Some kind of predatory animal. I thought I just scanned it. Okay, here's a knowledge stone. I don't know if we've done knowledge stones already. Let me see. Stone resonates, producing a sound that fills my mind. A vision begins to take shape. A robotic life form pushes towards me. Light streams from their metal shell, forming a glowing fog that surrounds us both. They gesture towards me. So this is going to be Korvax, which we already saw Korvax is over there. Accept the knowledge. So the name Korvax floats in my vision, an echo of the strange vision I just experienced. A word in this alien tongue is seared into my brain. So I learned the Korvax word for Korvax. Now, every time you see one of these knowledge stones, if you interact with it, it'll teach you the word, a word in the language of the alien race that owns this system, or inhabits this system, I should say. Okay, this is kind of cool. I like the view of the planet right there. Let's go ahead and build menu. We're going to go ahead and make a base computer. Okay, so when you make a base computer, you interact with it. Searching for cartographic archives. Universal Archive search reveals no prior claims on this site. This means nobody owns this space. A sonar test confirms site is suitable for construction. Do we want to claim site? Yes, we're going to claim base. So this is now going to be our claimed spot for building a base. Accessing log from previous user. Entry 4925D follows. Storm sweeping across. But construction supply is low. Depositing shelter plans while I don't know what to say. Needs to back soon. Okay, so we're gonna extract plans. Okay, so we're getting some timber angled doors, timber walls, timber floor panel, flat timber roof, and a flora containment. So these are the items we have to work with right now for building. Okay. So what I like to do is build kind of on the highest point, just because that way you're not having things like growing back into your house, right? So let's just do, I don't mind if my walkway has a little bit of grass, but let's just do that for starting off. So I'm going to use this as my walkway, so that way when I build out this way, there's not going to be a bunch of crap growing up through my floorboards. We'll go ahead and put it. Oh, we need more pure ferrite. Okay, well that's okay. We can make our refiner here. Actually, you know what? See if we can make more floorboards and put the refiner inside the building. So let's go like. Great. And we'll go ahead and do a refiner right here. Get some walls up. Now, I always plan on building a multi-story unit when I'm working with timber. So what I do, a little trick I do, is I make my first ceiling out of floor panels. That way, when I build my second floor, I don't have to sit there and redo them all. Okay, so now we're inside of a building. We're protected from the outside, any storms or whatever. Okay, we're going to go in here. We're going to put that there, and I needed some pure ferrite. So let's go ahead and begin that. Okay, we got some pure ferrite, and I'm going to leave this here. So this is my base. I might as well have a refiner here. Now I need carbon. I'm a little low on carbon. So let's go ahead and find some plants too. These are so nice. So you can see I'm in a storm, but when I walk into my building, it goes away. I'm protected from the elements. I need 25 carbon to make my door. That's plenty. How much carbon we got from that one? That's nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and build a door. Right there. And just to go over how we did that, okay, so let's go over build menus real quick. Okay, so for a build menu, I can pick an item, right, that I want to place. by just selecting it in my build menu here, right? So I can just kind of aim it where I want to go, and you can snap them together. Now I can just kind of build a platform right there if I want to, but it's way easier to just kind of snap them in place. This one won't let me do it because it's so close to my ship, but like it doesn't work out. Like I can put a panel right there if I want to. I just don't want to. Snap, right? Okay, now if I want to destroy something, let's say I made a mistake, I can go down here. It says select part for R2, so I just point and press R2 or right trigger to select a part. Edit placed parts is L1. So if I point at something, let's say I point at that and I go L1, I can move this down there if I want to, right? Okay, cool. Yeah, I want to put that panel down there instead of up here. I wouldn't never do that, but that's how you would do it. Also, you can rotate items that way. Here it tells you the different swap part, move, colors, duplicate, delete. So you can actually change the colors of items too sometimes. I don't know if I can change. Oh, you can. I've never actually changed the colors on wood pieces before. Okay. And then, yeah, to delete a part, you press I press the left L1 or the left grip button, and I can press X to delete it. I can duplicate it. I can change the colors and move it. So if I want to delete that wall, I just press X or what would be, I believe, the A button on a Quest controller. And I can remove that piece. And I get my pieces, I get my elements back for it, so you don't lose anything in the process. Okay, let's go back to our base computer. Okay, accessing log from previous user, additional archives recovered, entry 4925E follows, construction largely a success, recovered salvage data from nearby plans logged, scans indicate additional subterranean device, beginning search, so we'll extract plans. Whoever recorded these logs evidently had some success. I have access to their plans and perhaps I can learn from their efforts. So now we can get a construction research unit, right? And for that I need magnetized ferrite and carbon nanotubes. Real easy stuff to get. So carbon nanotubes, we're going to get here. Let's go ahead. I am on my manipulator, not my beam. Okay. So we need ferrite dust to make magnetized ferrite. Carbon for carbon nanotubes. Okay, so we need 2 carbon nanotubes. Let me see. 1, 2. Great. Okay, we got a geode. If you get a geode, you can just analyze it and it'll turn into something. What it turned into. Big. I'm guessing we got the ferrite dust from it? Yeah. Okay. Okay, 2 carbon nanotubes we need, and we need ferrite dust. So let's go ahead and go inside. To make magnetized ferrite, throw ferrite dust in here, and go ahead and process that into pure ferrite. Then just take your pure ferrite, throw it back in there, and it's going to make 50, so half the same amount of magnetized ferrite. Okay. Alright, so we're going to go and make our construction unit right against this wall. And you know what? I actually would like to just move this So to move it, we're going to R2 it, and we're just going to be able to put it right here. Just make it look a little bit more organized in here. Hope it's not clipping through the wall. It is not. We're good. Okay. Now when I go into this, analysis unit online, diagnostic suggestion, user should recover salvage data from buried technology, equip and utilize analysis visor. Okay. So let's research technology just so we can see all the cool things we can learn how to make. I have 0 salvage data, so I can't learn any of these right now. But we're going to need to make a teleporter, we're going to need a biofuel reactor, and we're going to need electrical wiring. And then I'll probably end up wanting to make a solar panel instead of a biofuel reactor as soon as possible, and maybe even a battery, but we'll deal with that afterwards. So this is page 1. Now if I go right shift, or if I press my right stick to the right, or if I just click right here, I can find more timber items. So if I want to learn how to make stairs, glass framed floor panels, different wall solutions, different ceiling solutions, etc. I can get that in here. But you can also learn stone to make stone structures, alloy structures made out of metal. So that's what we have available to us right here in this little station, which is really cool. Now, in order to find salvaged data, what we're looking for is... Sorry, let me just scan these guys real quick. I just noticed there's 2 animals I haven't scanned yet. There we go. Okay, so there's 1 species we haven't discovered yet. It's probably underground, is my guess. Okay. I am not seeing any buildable technology. Let me see here. I'm not seeing any salvage data. I want some. I want it. Let's see what I can do about finding some. Oh, there it is. There's the other feature. Okay, so here we go. Just so real quickly, we'll cover this. So we've gotten all 6 fauna. Now, if I go into my quick menu, oh sorry, I'm trying to remember what button it is myself now. Why do I not know this? Okay, so on PSVR2, it's the sandwich button, or the button with the 3 lines, the little pill-shaped button on the right top of your analog stick. If I pull this up, I can look at my discoveries, and if we go into fauna, it says 6 of 6 discovered, and if I register it, I'm going to get 1,500 nanites. So nanites is a type of currency that we haven't actually gotten prior to this. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and now we just got 1,500 nanites. They are not making the salvage data easier on us. We're going to have to hunt for just a little bit, guys. You have to be pretty close, I believe, to salvage data to find it. It's not something that... So there we go. That's buried technology. And we got a terrain manipulator. So this is always going to... Well, almost always it's underground. Sometimes it's kind of buggy to find them floating somewhere. Okay, cool. So we just grab it like we would get into a ship or pull a plant. And you can see we got salvage data 1. Usually you get more than 1. So we got 2. So that's enough to learn the teleporter, but we're going to need more than that.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Okay, here comes the storm. That's okay. Don't worry about it. So there's our trading post. It's gonna be kind of nice having a trading post right by your base. I would like to find maybe 1 or 2 more salvage data. And you'll usually find these as you're just running around. But kind of neat for this part, so you actually have to intentionally hunt for it. There's one. Wow, that's pretty far out there. Building. So in heat storms like this, your jetpack lasts a little longer. You get a little more power out of your fuel.
Thermal protection falling.
Okay. Three, please. One, come on. Two, just two. Two's probably enough for us to get the teleporter online. So let's go ahead and just do that real quick.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Okay, so let's go back to our starship and our base.
Thermal protection
Okay, so there's.
falling.
You can see now our base can be located from anywhere. It'll be one of those domes. Excuse me. If you see that dome-shaped symbol, but it's not gray, that means it's somebody else's base and you've run into a planet that's inhabited by another player.
Storm clearing. Temperature levels stabilizing.
Sorry to be wasting so much time just walking around, but it's just kind of all I got right now. I'm trying not to make this too long of a video, but I just want to make sure we're covering the basic portion. I feel like it'd be a little silly to do the base but not do the teleporter in the same video. Okay, we're back. Okay, real quickly, we'll go ahead and pop in here. Okay, we're going to research buildable technology. We're going to go ahead and get our teleport module.
Item received.
Okay, we're going to need a biofuel reactor.
Item received.
Okay, and the cables, the electrical wiring's free.
Item received.
Okay. Now, because the teleporter is a little larger, we need metal plating, 4 metal plating and carbon nanotubes. Okay, it wants me to rename my base. Let me go ahead and just do... Right now we'll do this. And I don't know, I might still... This guy might go bigger, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut that off like that. Okay, so we need 4 metal plating, and I have 0. So we're going to need 200 ferrite dust. Manipulator again. And I need to reload my mining tool.
Technology recharge.
Here in the life form, so it's okay. anyway, so it doesn't hurt to give a little bit of carbon. Mine is being overheating. Oh, we have enough, I think. Okay, we'll just finish this one. Okay, we should be good. Let's go ahead and make 4 metal plates. Oops. Oops. Excuse me. Okay, we need to get one more. I thought I had enough. I don't know why. I just finished something. That should be enough just in case. We'll type it off. Okay, we've got over 50 in that. 3 plants. I thought 3 rocks. Okay, so let's go ahead and see if we can make it. Okay, so now you have a teleport module. We need a biofuel reactor, which I'm going to need 1 more metal plating. Let me see if we have it. Nope. A little more ferrite dust. So yeah, you're going to need ferrite dust all the time. You're going to need ferrite dust, carbon. You'll need a decent amount of hydrogen jelly. You're going to need, I think I'm going to need that to get my launch thrusters recharged. Oxygen comes in really handy for like your life suit and stuff. Sodium's real handy for like your hazmat, but when it comes to building, ferrite dust, carbon are very, very tough to use. I just need 1, I forget. Okay, so biofuel reactor. Boom. Okay. Now we need electrical wiring cable between this and the biofuel reactor. Okay. Base can be renamed. So it wants me to rename the base right now. We'll go ahead and do that real quick. Okay, we're going to call this the how-to base. Alright, now we can upload the base. Okay. Also, I'm weird, but I like my base computer inside my base. I just feel like it's more. But it's cleaner that way. Okay, now supply power to the base teleport module, selecting powering the base and the mission log. Okay, well, we don't need to do that. So all you need to do to power it is to throw some fuel in the biofuel reactor, and now we have a base teleport module. Okay, and it says explore the planet, expand your base. We're done with that objective, and I think I'm going to call that it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if this is something you're digging. And then when I get back, we'll go ahead and talk to the computer and find out what that log update is, and carry on from there. Once again, thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.